Morning, everybody. Welcome back to another morning of working out. Let's start with side shuffle. Here we go. Start at your speed. All right. Weights required. 2 small weights for lateral raise, front raise type movements. Okay. So it's more likely you would use a weight for this exercise than maybe for the shoulder press. Even though the shoulder press should be stronger, it also requires that range of motion. So 2 small weights, 2 cans of soup, something like that. 40-30 workout, legs and shoulders, or side shuffling. Speed this up a little bit if it's there for you, okay? Just a little snappier, a little quicker. We'll always naturally do things the way we like them, the way they feel the best. Good place to start. My job is to suggest something a little bit different. When I'm doing my workouts, I just do exactly what I want, when I want, how I want. No one tells me what to do. But in this environment, we switched up a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Come on out, let's do baby jumping jacks. I would benefit from somebody interjecting into what I'm doing once in a while to force me to switch it up. We'll see where that goes. All right, a little bit of hopping here. Now the hopping and popping is starting, right? For sure. 3, 2, 1. Let's do knee to opposite elbow. Lift the toes. And now we'll slow this down a little bit. Sometimes we use momentum in this one to get us through the movement. So just calm it down. Means you have to position yourself properly for your balance. You have to be there long enough to get the knee up. Okay. Head up. Look straight forwards. Control this. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Leg swing to opposite hand. And then we're going to speed this up a little bit. Let's use some momentum. Get that leg to go a little higher. The hand reaches down the leg a little further. That's it. You notice you're still huffing and puffing. That's awesome. And your stomach is still working. 3, 2, 1, and take a stance with your feet a little wider than hips. Feet planted, just going to reach. This is just nice and slow and controlled, letting every part of your body twist and turn and stretch as far as possible. That's all we're doing. You might have to listen carefully to an ankle, knee, or hip, or back, or shoulder. Something might not like this, so that's your limiting factor. There is absolutely no momentum in this. Okay? That's where we want to start. Squeezing, getting some heat in the system, using those muscles through a range of motion, but controlled. Nice. All right, now we've done this a few times, so now we can add a little bit of momentum to it. All right, so now if there was a contest to see, can you reach further now than you were before? With a little, not speed, but a little bit of extra movement. Just get a little snap to it, okay? Unless, of course, something actually feels like it's going to snap, then just slow it back down again. 3, 2, 1, and come on out. Nice. All right, full body, dynamic mobility. We're going to take the right leg back. Arms make a big circle, fingers touch, and switch sides. Those fingers can touch in front of your face or a little bit higher, maybe right above your head. Still warm up. So if it feels like a workout, your step is too big, you're going too low. It should feel like you're in control and everything is just moving, okay? If it feels herky-jerky, well, that's just maybe how you're operating today or how you operate normally. Your goal is to smooth it out, or I guess that's the intention. What actually happens, well, that's up to your body to allow for, right? The intention is to make it feel smooth. Nice. One more each side. You're still breathing, right? All right. One out. here's our deal. Bodyweight squats with shoulders. All right. And as we're doing the bodyweight squats, I might put a little twist into it, but bodyweight squats, feet can be like really close together or anywhere from there to like actually quite wide, okay? So you get to choose that. Hips hinge, bum reaches backwards, stomach braces, and we get as low as we want to go, and we come back up. All right, that's our bodyweight squat. Remember to challenge the depth, right? Don't shortchange the depth. Okay, our arm exercises, or the shoulders, it's either going to be, I think we start with, just so I read the notes, lateral raise, okay? That's our one exercise. Remember, the elbow is a little bit bent, and the weights are actually in front as we, I'm not going to say swing, but as we move them to the side, okay? And that whole shoulder girdle area never shrugs. It's always down, okay? And holding those handles feels weird. All right, and then front raise, elbow slightly bent, backs of the hands go towards the ceiling, and that's it, okay? My computer's a bit on the low side, so the perspective of this looks like I'm lifting really high, light from the front, but from the side you can see I'm only going up until my arms are level with the ground. And I'm pausing there for just a moment to make sure I'm in control. If your range of motion doesn't like that, like don't go that high then, okay? All right, 40-30, it's gonna be awesome. Bodyweight squats are gonna be challenging. Shoulders, it's not big muscles, so we don't huff and puff, but like isolated burning, I guess. All right, ready, we're going. 3, 2, 1, bodyweight squats. Here we go. You are exhaling as you rise. Your abdomen is bracing the whole time, but it's bracing a little bit more at the bottom. Nice. And imagine somebody like me comes along and grabs your knees and tries to squeeze them together. You are resisting that force. You are actually trying to spread the knees a little bit throughout the range of motion, okay? As though if you were standing on ice, your legs would slide apart. 10 seconds to go. But if you're sock feet on hardwood floor, your feet will be sliding right now. So 3, 2, 1, and rest. So if that's you, if you're wearing socks on a slippery floor, get those socks off so you don't slide, or get some shoes on, okay? All right, that was the bodyweight squats. Next one, lateral raise. So grab your weights, slow and controlled, in 5, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Make sure that elbow is slightly bent. Back of the hand will face the ceiling as you get to that top of the position. If you've got weights that are just kind of in between, like they're just a little bit too heavy, then do this for as long as you can. Then drop the weights and continue for the rest of the time with empty hands. That works awesome. 10 seconds to go. If the weights are on the light side, you'd like something heavier, then when you get to the top, pause for slightly longer. 3, 2, 1, and then come down slower. Believe it or not, that's harder. So slow descent. Okay, that's it. Next up, bodyweight squats, same idea. Ah, 10 seconds to go. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Exhale as your eyes. Be strong. My hands are in front because that's a habit, and it helps counterbalance the weight that's out back as well, okay? As the hands go forwards, it helps me get my hips back there. And that puts my hips and my knees in a good position. Halfway. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Perfect. It's nice to pair something that has some challenge, that uses a lot of the body, with something that has much less metabolic impact. 10 seconds. Front raise. In 3, 2, 1. There you go. I'm just positioning myself so I can easily see my timer. When you're working your shoulders like this, you really don't want to be turning your head and neck or even your eyes in any direction. So head up, looking forwards, chin slightly tucked, and you're in control. Ten seconds. Stomach is still working. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Perfect. That is one round done. I think we'll do 3. I'd like to squeeze in some side plank stuff at the very end. Just a little bit, just for fun. All right, bodyweight squats, ready? If this rest feels long, we're going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So we do a little shoulder exercise, and it might feel like, oh, I'm not sure if I need a full 30 seconds of rest. Well, yes, we do, okay? And then that allows you to apply a little more intensity to the actual exercise. So get a little deeper. Make sure you spend absolutely no time at the top of the movement. As soon as you get to the top, drop. Get all the way to the top. Don't shortchange that. But don't spend any time there. 10 seconds. And you can also add some intensity by trying to spread your knees a little harder. 3, 2, 1. Rest. And brace a little harder, okay? So, if it feels like the rest is too long, you could do more. Then do more during the work. Still rest the same. That's like a little mantra that always plays in my head. Work during the work interval, rest during the rest interval. Don't mix those up. All right, lateral raise. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Working harder or sometimes near your limit is generally maybe uncomfortable. So 2 common errors people make on their own. They don't work quite hard enough during the work interval, but they don't take quite enough rest because you can kind of get away with less rest. They all do a little extra or I'll shorten it up. And then it'll be like more work if I take less rest. That's not how it works. Three, 2, 1, rest. When I look at the, let's say a natural interval that's programmed into a treadmill or an elliptical, the little like up, down, up, down, up, down, right? So work, rest, work, rest, work, rest. As we progress as fit, active people, what we really want to see is the distance between those 2 points lengthen. So the work gets harder, but the rest for sure even gets easier, okay? Squats, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Brace your stomach hard. Push those knees apart. Go a little bit faster if it's there for you. Especially on the up part. Down can stay controlled, but you can explode up. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, rest. Nice. All right. Front raises are next. And then we will do one more set after this with some little variations to the squats. All right, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, front raise. No shoulder shrugging. You can actually feel as the hands go up, the shoulder area might actually drop a little bit. And if you add that in your brain, it means the muscles in your back are working properly. Halfway. Ten seconds. In 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice. All right, 1 round to go. Okay, next round on the bodyweight squats, we're gonna just exaggerate this explosion up, but then slow it down. So faster on the way up. You might even almost jump a little bit, but try really hard to not go fast on the way down. So you get to the top and then slow it down. You know, like sometimes we do counted descents, right? I say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 as we go down. Think of that. 3, 2, 1. Remember to brace those knees outwards. You can feel the edges of your foot grab the floor. Still exhaling as you come up. Halfway. Eight seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice. So a little bit of neurological coordination going on. Oh, lightheaded. My breathing got mixed up. I was thinking too hard. All right, that's a good one to do. We're going to try that again on the last one, but we'll try to do even better. Front raise. No. Yeah. Lateral raise. Lateral raise. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Again, could be wrong. Who knows? Doesn't matter. And from your end, if one of these exercises for some reason doesn't feel very good for your shoulder, but the other one feels quite nice, then just do the one that does not cause the pain or the clicking that concerns you, okay? Three, 2, 1, rest. Nice. Felt a little swing come into my movement there. No, we're not supposed to do that. All right, last squats. Exaggerate the explosion up, exaggerate the slow descent from the top, slow from the top. All right, we're going in 5, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Brace those knees out. Stomach is working. Halfway. Come on. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and that's it. Nice. Breathe. Catch your breath. All right, front raises, controlled. 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. No swinging. 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, rest. Oh, put those weights away. Nice work. Oh, we're still going to use those shoulders a bit because we're going to do some of these side plank things. So catch your breath, walk around, grab a little water, see what feels right for you, and then watch as I show you what we're going to do. So the side plank we're going to do involves raising the bottom leg. So this is focusing on core for sure, and then the adductors, the groin of the top leg, really important, and then they tie into the pelvic floor. So I'm taking a line on the floor. I've got my knees on it. So if I have my right hand also on that line, and then my left foot also on that line, then I'm in this position, okay? So for 30 seconds, I'll say go. For 30 seconds, you're either going to take that bottom leg and just squeeze it to the top one, and that back, my knee is bent, so my foot's off the floor, and I'm just gonna hold, okay? I'll call that the hardest version of this exercise, okay? The easiest version of the exercise is, so my knee that's on the floor, I'm gonna lift it off the floor, or even not even lift it all the way off. I'm gonna push my hand into the floor, I'm gonna push my left foot into the floor, and try to take maybe half of the weight off my knee. That's it, okay? Maybe the knee comes up, maybe the back foot stays on the floor to support myself. So I'm just partially going into the position, okay? Everything, all the magic is still happening, okay? It's just a matter of capacity. It's like, do you do a plank for 10 seconds or a minute? Well, what can you do, okay? So, and then the in-between, all of us that are in between those two ends, okay? So whether you take 10% of the weight off or 90% of the weight off that weight-bearing knee, well, that's a huge spectrum, okay? Maybe the knee comes off, but the foot stays on, so a little bit of weight-bearing. Or maybe that whole apparatus comes off, but then goes back down, and then comes off and goes back down during the 30 seconds. That hopefully fits all of our capacities. So, we're ready. Want the body nice and straight, top shoulder right over bottom shoulder, and I want that arm vertical. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Yes, I really like the arm that's bearing your weight to be vertical. That's really important. Okay. Now, also, besides the hips and the legs and the core, it may be your wrist or shoulder that's limiting, or your neck. So many things. All right, 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, rest. Whoa, okay. I'm gonna say, for me, that was pretty hard. And I'm not just saying that because like, oh yeah, no, it's been a while since I've actually done that. That's, okay. Other side, same deal. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Oh, this side feels way easier though. All right, whatever. One side's better than the other. We're halfway. Don't let that top shoulder come forwards. Push it back. One shoulder on top of the other. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo! Okay, we're on a 20-second clock, but I'm just gonna pause that for a second. Let's just take a little longer of a rest. All right, we're in. Okay, get ready. Going in 12. We're just doing one more each side. That's it, okay? Thank goodness, that's all the time we have. Thank goodness. All right, in 3, 2, 1, and hold. Yeah, so many things are working here, which means so many possible weak links that can make this a challenge. And all it takes is one to make it impossible. So be kind to yourself. Challenge yourself. 10 seconds to go. Why is this side so hard? 3, 2, 1, rest. I don't know. All right. So legitimately, I'm gonna have to address that for myself. 10 seconds, last one. Are we ready? Yeah, we're going overtime a little bit, but whatever. We're gonna crush it. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. And we're holding. Oh, that's halfway. Three, 2, 1, rest. Oh, all right. That's that. Another way to modify that, and you maybe figured this out, is just stop before the 30 seconds is over. That's for sure reasonable. All right, my favorite stretch, lunge stretch. Right knee on the ground, left foot out in front, elbows on the front leg, or hands to the inside, or elbows to the floor. And I'm just feeling my cannonball pelvis. I want to make it feel the weight of it and let it sink to the floor and relax. Nice. All right. Spring may or may not be coming. Some of those seasonal transition times can present some challenges when it comes to schedule, and any challenge to the schedule poses the threat of something like this getting knocked out. Even if it's temporary, that has to kind of be addressed. Remember, I think when I was in university taking a class on exercise. All right, 3, 2, 1, switch sides. The lab or the exercise was to kind of brainstorm pitfalls, brainstorm roadblocks. How could the routine of putting something into your life schedule, how could that get derailed? And really, like truly, kind of like a business venture, you know, looking at how could this possibly fall apart, and let's try to mitigate for all of these things, right? So have a solid plan. And it was really cool exercise. 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. Because normally you'll make some sort of change, like eating better, active more, try a new activity. You're all excited about it, and there's motivation. And you started it now because now there's time, and it's great. And then 3 weeks from now, you realize, oh, that's when I'm supposed to be doing A, B, and C. Oh, that means I got to take like 2 weeks off of this, whatever I'm doing. Shoot. And then the 2 weeks turns to 4, 6, 8, and then it's 2028, and you don't even know what your shoes look like anymore. So I kind of really look ahead. 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. One of the things that I would do, and I have to kind of moderate this to not go overboard with it, but let's say there was something in my life that was coming up that was drastically going to have an impact. Like, I am not going to have time for my normal routine for these 2 weeks. Okay. So that means, well, one thing I would do is for the 2 or 3 weeks leading up to that, I would leave notes in my calendar that said, this is important. You need to be super consistent for these 3 weeks, because then there's 2 weeks coming up where you're going to do less. Okay, so make sure nothing derails those previous 3 weeks. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. And so I leave myself notes to say, okay, be strong, be extra, do a little extra. And that's why I'd have to moderate it, because, I mean, for sure, sometimes I would just do like double, and then that doesn't work. And then when you return, make little notes to say, okay, we're back on track. But remember, you just had 2 weeks where you did much less. So maybe you're not going to resume at the same level that you left off at. That's also where I would often do double to make up for it. Have an injury and then take 2 more weeks off. So So I learned, you know, by 3, 2, 1, switch sides. By making that mistake easily 85 times, easily. Now I'm like, okay, don't do that an 86th. Just let's learn this lesson now. So some of those plans, planning ahead, knowing things are going to happen, helps you stay on track and then get back on track. 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. And that's the day. Nice job. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. And so does your body. And so speaking of which, so next week we're here together. And then the week after, if you look at the email that I sent you, the week after I'm away. So then what are we going to do? Are we going to wait or jump onto a Zoom and do something or get outside, make a plan? All right. I will see you next week. Take care.